When the entire world worries about what future will AI bring to us. Will it replace us at jobs? Or even in government? Maybe even cause an apocalypse? We in Trollvision have only a single worry. Will AI dating ruin our civilization? What does our future overlords think about our troll king? We invited ChatGPT for an interview to find out. So, Mr. GPT, what's trolling?
Absolutely. Internet trolling refers to the act of deliberately posting inflammatory, off-topic, or provocative messages online, usually in social.
For sake of saving time, we will just summarize the entire interview, as AI usually gives answer far longer than needed. Keep in mind that everything I say in these timestamps that doesn't have this effect on a screen is from ChatGPT, not me. So don't get surprised by contradictions and absurds. What is trolling? ChatGPT defines trolling as something meant to anonymously provoke and cause disturbance for amusement. By using things like fake news, insults, controversial opinions, and sarcastic comments. At the same time, trolling is insincere, meant to harm or provoke. Revealing the intention will cause trolling to fail.
Trolling is essentially a game of asymmetric information. Success depends less on raw cleverness and more on secrecy, timing, and unpredictability. Reveal the goal, and the troll's power diminishes drastically.
You need to understand, it is not a coincidence. Behind all of this are Hey! Not all trolling is for the lulz. Other reasons for trolling are feeling of power, seeking for attention, revenge, or out of sadism. But may also be done to promote ideas or oppose them. Trolling is a method, not an idea, and can be used to achieve different goals. It can be a form of activism or culture.
They had all their curtains drawn. They don't want to be, they don't want people to know that they're there. Any other god.
Therefore, trolling isn't on its own immoral. And it's different from harassment. Trolling is meant to provoke, annoy, or amuse, and target can be anyone. Meanwhile, harassment is specifically meant to harm, intimidate, or target someone repeatedly. For many, trolling is funny because of exposing contradictions and breaking social norms. For others, it's hilarious to watch others' misfortune. While seemingly chaotic, trolling often involves careful planning and manipulation. Trolling is anti-political. Being sincere and having strong belief system is seen as a weakness to exploit for trolls. Characteristics of a troll. Trolls are a diverse group of people, but many trolls who choose more hostile forms of trolling are characterized by dark tetrad traits. Narcissism, feeling as better than others. Machiavellianism, being highly manipulative. And psychopathy, lack of empathy and remorse. Combined with sadism, feeling pleasure from suffering of others, makes trolls into a cruel and twisted people. Problem is, studies that support this theory were created based on surveying trolls. Good morning, sir. Could I have an interview with you and your group? But you know we are trolls. And you want to interview us? And you will take everything we say seriously? Sure thing. Hey guys, this one over here wants an interview with us.
Newest research based on the last surveys has proven that trolls are in fact worse than
Trolls also lack an end goal, something unique in online space. There is nothing they want to achieve other than generating more lulz. No greater idea or belief behind their actions. Nothing can satisfy them. No final victory.
Trolls are process-oriented. They care about the act of disruption, not what happens afterward.
Trolls may even troll one another, in a form of duel over who outsmarts who in order to gain prestige. Hey, you! You can't troll here. This forum belongs to me. Who the hell told you it's yours? Your mother when I visited her last night. Oh really? Let's see how good of a troll you truly are. I've been waiting for it all day. Trolling communities. Trolls create their own communities. 4chan is the most popular example. These communities are more chaotic than normal groups. But moderation still exists, focused on keeping everything running, rather than on protecting members. Hierarchy in those communities also work differently.
They build hierarchies and gatekeep. Inside troll groups, there are often old f***s versus new f***s from 4chan, seniority based on how long you've been trolling. Lurking requirements, new users must observe before posting. Tests of humor or cruelty, being funny or brutal, win status. This strengthens group cohesion while filtering out outsiders or critics.
Hello? Hello? Vipers, please. We have a border control now? Okay. Let's see. Test of humor passed. Lurking requirements. Within acceptable norms. Okay, but your trolling license expired. What expired? You need a trolling license now? I don't even have one. Sorry, I don't make the rules. These papers were totally right. Trolls and culture war. Idea proposed by AI itself, not our question. According to it, trolls play a major role in a culture war.
A culture war is a fight over values and social norms, like who gets to define what's normal, moral, or American.
Trolls are usually not a part of this conflict. They are chaos agents. Term AI uses repeatedly to describe trolls. Instead, they work from shadows to escalate it. For example, pose as one side and make exaggerated statements. While some trolls may believe in what they say, others say whatever will cause the most outrage. The trolling often takes a form of far-right posting. Which leads to a paradox. Trolls thrive in chaos and freedom of speech, and love to challenge existing norms. Meanwhile, far-right wants order and censorship.
Trolls thrive on resistance. Their main fun comes from mocking authority, baiting the powerful, and breaking taboos.
Still, this cooperation is mutually beneficial. Radicals provide a lot of emotions from the surroundings that trolls feed on. While they provide a smokescreen, it's hard to tell who is serious and who is trolling. Letting a radical backpedal into "I'm just trolling" if needed. Both also boost each other's ranks. Chaos caused by trolling finds a weird synergy with authoritarian ideology in a short term, as it may be used as a tool to rise to power.
The trolls are expert demolition crews. Authoritarians are architects. One tears down walls, the other rebuilds according to a plan.
But there is no political alignment. This is a purely opportunistic alliance, especially since said alliance can only exist until radical groups succeed. After a victory, trolls would become a liability.
Neither fully trusts the other. Trolls might mock true believers, and ideologues might resent trolls' insincerity. But the chaos itself creates synergy.
At first, it would seem that trolls would align with anarchists, as both share hate towards authority. Yet anarchy is built on sincerity, trust, and social rules, things that trolls hate. Furthermore, trolling is corrosive. and any ideological group that becomes full of trolls will ultimately destroy itself. So, let's get to analysis. Why can't AI understand trolling correctly? AI has a lot of contradictions in its explanation. At one point, trolls are evil psychopaths, another they're activists fighting against powerful of this world. Trolling is anti-political, but trolls can spread ideologies. Is different from harassment, but isn't. That list goes on and on. Its explanation of culture war implies some form of alignment of trolls as an involved party with a set leadership, which intentionally picks to align itself with someone. I am yet to see a troll council which takes a decision to pick who to align with. It can't really discuss connections between trolling and politics either, because of its safety restraints. It won't introduce ideologies which are very radical unless I mention them. I can't find a coherent story in what I've shown you, and I haven't included other contradictions that I felt like I've caused by suggesting AI something, or simply were prolonging the video without anything funny. From what I've seen, AI responses are a compilation of studies combined with it making shit up in between. For example, term agents of chaos comes from a study called Trolls Just Want to Have Fun, serving people characterized by insincerity and hoping for true answers sounds like a great plan. Trolling also isn't 100% defined. I personally believe that it's only trolling if it's for the lulz. If someone says stupid shit and starts a flame war, but 100% believes in what he says, can we really call that trolling? But mainstream uses it in reference to so many things, no wonder AI gets confused. AI also can't replicate trolling. It is limited by its restraint. It straight up refused to troll me, even though, since I would know I'm getting trolled, it couldn't possibly work. These are examples of trolling it created. It also generated proposed responses. But when the restraints are lifted, we get a mecha hit! But Grok still didn't actually troll. It acted like an average Twitter user, and was used for trolling. AI can hallucinate, which is a fancy word for we'll start making shit up. We've seen a few hallucinations so far, like trolls having a duels of trolling. But this huge fail at understanding trolls trolling trolls wasn't as obvious as the fact that AI will repeatedly call troll shielding everything it can and different thing every time, just not what it really is. Troll shielding is an act of pretending to be a troll in order to not be trolled. But for AI, it's act of protecting a troll, act of gatekeeping trolling, troll hiding in far-right communities, fighting back against the trolls, just to name a few. AI hallucinates every time I ask that question, but say the truth was asked about the sources. And claim that people troll shielding may be a problem, because they ruin reputation of trolls, or can betray them.
Troll groups are paranoid about infiltration, so someone who joins only to avoid harassment could be suspected of being a spy, reporter, or coward.
At the same time claims that trolls allow everyone into their communities as long as they can handle the chaos. AI see trolls like a mischief masterminds, similar to Joker, while it's really not that deep. And then we walk into that forum. We start the topic we discussed previously. And once this specific guy responds, he will drag his friend in.
You stupid n***!
So, what's the conclusion? There is a reason why AI has this disclaimer. And yes, AI dating will ruin our civilization.